Hey, Bubba Tack here, and I'm going to do a review of the HX200 made by Insight. I believe they're made in America. It is a 3-cell, or was made in America. I don't think they've been discontinued. It is a 3-cell programmable LED flashlight. Before we get started, if it's a specification or something that I don't go over in the review, it's going to be in the description. So if you're interested in some of the specifications of the flashlight, pretty much everything that's on the back I'm going to go ahead and put in the description, so go ahead and go there if you're interested in that. Let's go over what came with it first. It came with three cells, the light, and this lanyard. It's a pretty good lanyard, but that's pretty much all that came with it. Okay, let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's go ahead and get the tail cap off to put the cells in. And first thing we come to is the O-ring seals that are throughout. They're good, thick O-rings, and they've been lubed real well with the grease. And it has this spring. This spring goes in there and keeps the cells from rattling around. And that it is also dual springed, one in the tail cap and then one down in there in the head. And it is meant to be a weapons light. Understand though, make sure your positives go towards the head. Understand though that if you are going to use it a weapons light, it is long and heavy. It's 8 ounces with the cells, and it is a 3-cell light, so it is long. Also understand that it is a 30mm tube, not a 1-inch. I have a clamp for it because you're going to need a 30mm clamp. I have a clamp for it, but I've never put it on my gun because I prefer more compact and shorter, lighter lights for my gun, and this one's just too heavy. But if you're going to put it on there, man, it's a beast. I mean, look at that head. I mean, it is that bezel is just very stout, and it is very heavy duty. And I mostly use it as a nightstand light. And it's kind of the light that I compare all my other lights to because it's the only one I have that's American made, the only one that's programmable, and it has pretty good throw. And well, it throws real well, but it has pretty good lumens, 200. And I usually use it to compare my other lights to when I go out to the farm and see how far they throw and how their spill is and everything. And I may do some videos about that next time I get up there. So anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the modes, and then I'll show you how to program it if it works out. Okay, you soft touch, and that's 200 lumens, and then you double click, and this is the constant on the 200 lumens, and that's what I have it programmed to do. That's what I have it. So when it comes from the factory, that's how it's set, and that's just the way I left it. And if you don't want this, if you don't want to use anything else but the constant, then you can set it and just forget about everything else. This can be, that's kind of why I like it so much. This can be a 1-mode flashlight. Everything else is kind of hidden in there. You have to click to get to it if you want to find it, and you know, just on and off, soft touch everything. This can be the 200 lumen single mode flashlight if you want it to be. So I like that kind of that they hid it in there. You don't have to click through all of them to find what you want. If you don't want it, you don't have to worry about having to find it. So anyways, it does have a Cree ring. I don't know if you can see that. It's not a orange peel lens, so or reflector. So it does have a Cree ring. And I talked to them about a year ago when I got it, and they told me that it's a Cree LED, but it's kind of like an XRE. It throws real good. It doesn't have a whole lot of spill, but it does have those. And if that, you know, I kind of find that annoying a little, but I like the light so much I don't care. That hot spot is great, and it throws way out there. It was lighting stuff up 150 yards away. So anyways, from this mode, you can hold your switch, and that goes into your dimmers, and that is your lowest mode. I don't even know if you can see it. It's 5 lumens. Okay, you touch it once again, and that takes you back to 200, and then you click it twice, and that takes you to strobe, and then you click it once, and that takes you back to 200, and then you click it 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that takes you to S.O.S, and it does that off and on until the batteries run out. Another click takes you to off. Okay, now to program it, you go ahead and turn it on, and then let's set it to strobe. So 2 more clicks, and then you're going to click it 3 times, very sequentially, 1, 2, 3, and then it should blink once, and that'll let you know, and that takes you back to constant and then off, and that lets you know that it should be set if I did it correctly. So when you soft touch, it should go to strobe, which it did, and when you double, it should be in strobe because you programmed it to be there. So to unprogram it, or set it back to what I like it on, we go back to the 200 with 1 click, and then we go 3 clicks, 1, 2, 3, and then that set it, or that actually took it to S.O.S. So we'll go back to constant, and then 1, 2, 3, and that set it. Okay, turn it off, and let's make sure that we did it right. Okay, soft press, constant, double click, constant. So there you go. That's how you program it. That's how that's the modes, and it's real easy to use, and I really like it. I wish they were still making them. They've been discontinued. There's 2 other models. This is the 3-cell 200 lumens. There's a 2-cell that is 150 lumens, and there's a 1-cell that is 120 lumens. And I believe this one's 30 millimeter. I don't know about the other 2. They may be 1 inch, and they come with pocket clips and stuff like that. When I bought this, it was at CDNN, and it was going for about $50. They dropped them down to $30, and then they sold out. I think that was a closeout lot. I don't know if they'll have them back in stock. You can see these and the other models come up on occasion on Amazon and on eBay, and their prices vary. But if you have a chance to get one, try it out. They're really good lights. I really like mine. It is my go-to in my bedstand. So thank you for watching. Bubba Tack.